Good day. This is your last minute reminder that today at 2:20 p.m. there will be a national emergency broadcast on everything that's electronic, from your phones to the radio to the TV. Just be ready at 2:20 p.m. today in New York and all across the country, all 50 states. They will be testing their national emergency alert system. So if you hear some kind of like weird siren or whatever noise they're going to use, don't be scared. So, the National Emergency Alert Test is coming to your phone at 2:20 p.m. today, Eastern Standard Time. Starting at approximately 2:20 on Wednesday, the federal government will begin conducting a nationwide test of its emergency alert system and wireless emergency alerts. The EAS portion of the test will send an emergency alert to all radios and televisions, while the WEA portion of the drill will send an alert to all consumer cell phones. The test is being conducted by FEMA, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, in coordination with the Federal Communication Commission. Its purpose is to ensure that the systems in place continue to be an effective means of warning the public about emergencies. You know, like a possible nuclear bomb about to go off because maybe we pissed off the Russians because we've been helping Ukraine so much. Or maybe the alien takeover, since they've been telling us there's aliens. But I really believe they're demons. And if you don't know why I believe that, you need to kind of look at some of my content. I find it kind of funny that they've made marijuana legal in almost every state across the country. They want us high as hell to kind of numb the pain of the world that they have helped shape. Folks, there's a lot of theories floating around that at 2 o'clock people are just going to start dropping like flies, that whatever's inside of them from whatever they took 2 years ago to protect them from the sickness that shut down the world. A lot of these theories are flying online that at 2 o'clock, everyone's just going to they're going to touch a button, everyone's going to drop. Listen, even I feed into the whole theories of what's going on in the world and what's really happening and that there's a lot of evil. But I don't really think they would broadcast their next move. If anything, I think they really are testing this emergency system so that whenever they do whatever they want to do, whatever they're going to do in the future, they want to make sure that all of you get the message loud and clear. Let's not forget one time in Hawaii, they were testing one of these systems, and everyone on that island got an alert that there was a nuclear weapon coming that was going to wipe them out, and people were literally like terrified. It came on their phones. They were running home, and they were, like really, really startled. I want to see if I can pull up that article. I don't know if you guys remember that. I don't know if that's going to happen today, but let's see if they can do a better job this time around. So there was coughing like a dog. There was in 2018, Hawaii had a false missile alert. In the morning of January 13, 2018, an alert was accidentally issued via the emergency alert system and wireless emergency alert system over television, radio, and cell phones in the U.S. state of Hawaii. It concluded this is not a drill. The message was sent at 8:07 a.m. The state had not authorized civil defense outdoor warning sirens. 38 minutes and 13 seconds later, state officials blamed the miscommunication during a drill at the Hawaii Emergency Management Agency for the first message. People were thrown into a panic. They thought like literally they were about to be nuked off the face of the planet. So like maybe it's a good thing that we test this stuff out, make sure it works, make sure everyone can get the message in America if we ever really are under serious trouble. Like a meteorite smashing into the earth, an alien invasion, which I don't believe in aliens. I believe we are the aliens. You can check out my interview coming out with the Danny Jones podcast, also known as the Concrete Podcast, in a couple of days, actually. Well, I'll address the issue of there are no aliens. We are the aliens. There are only demonic beings that are trying to come into this dimension. In any event, you might think I'm out of my mind, out of my, common sense. But if two nuclear scientists were sitting on a train and you sat behind them and they were having a long conversation and the jargon that they speak and the terminology that only they can speak and understand. You might think they're crazy too, but they're not. You just don't understand. This is Beck Lover, and this is my 2 cents. Beck Lover.